Hi, I'm Colton with Porsche Center Calgary, and I'm here today with a very striking piece of pre-owned inventory. This one is a 2020 911 Carrara S. So a little bit of basics about that model before we dive into the details on this one. The 2020 model year was the first for the 992 generation of 911, so it's an all-new car compared to the previous model year with a bunch of new technology and new features, more power, all that good stuff. Being a Carrara S, this one will use a 3-liter twin turbocharged flat 6 that makes up 450 horsepower, quite potent. And it has the PDK dual clutch transmission, and that was changed as well for the 992. It's up to an 8-speed, so gives you all the performance and efficiency at the same time. And being the Carrara S, meaning it's the rear-wheel drive car, but now, as of the 992, all of them are wider body in the rear, whereas the year prior you had to have either the GTS model or an all-wheel drive to get the wider rear end. Not the case anymore for 992. Everything now is a quote-unquote wide-body car, so pretty cool. Give it a little bit more road presence for sure. But let's talk about this one in particular. So, starting with the outside, this is Gentian blue metallic, awesome color, fairly new. It was quite new when this one was produced, and it's to my eye a lot better than the blue it replaced, which was sapphire. It has a little bit more depth to it. It has kind of a purplish hue depending on the light it's in, and I think it works on the 911s quite well. These wheels are the 20-inch Carrara S wheels. The wheels themselves are standard and actually 20 inches up front, but 21 inches in the rear. They are staggered now, but a unique finish on them. This is the satin aurum, so it's kind of a matte finish with that gold coloring on there. Certainly looks pretty cool against the blue. Other stuff on the outside, you have the glass roof on this one, so several different roof options you can put on the cars. This one does have the glass roof, so it lets the light in. It does also physically open up if you want to let some air inside the cabin as well. And then one thing you can't see is the rear axle steering that was optioned on this one. So what that will do is steer the rear wheels in the opposite direction to the fronts when you're at a low speed, to make low speed kind of maneuverability easier. If you're parking in a parking lot, very tight turning circle. But then at higher speeds, it'll turn the rear wheels with the fronts to give you greater high-speed stability. It's pretty cool system. And then as well, you may be able to spot that this one has the surround view cameras, another first that was introduced in the 992, first for the 911s. So in addition to having just the the camera on the back, this one also has a camera on the front and one underneath each side mirror, and then stitches all those images together to give you that top-down view, again making parking very easy, giving you exceptional visibility. And on the note of visibility, this one also has the top level headlights available, which is the Matrix LEDs. So they are an evolution of the the PDLS, or Porsche dynamic lighting system. And for a little while, we've been able to have the auto high beam function, where you can turn that on, and if it sees a car coming the other way, it turns the lights off and gets them out of the way so they're not dazzling that oncoming driver. With the Matrix LEDs, there's 84 individual LEDs per side, and they'll turn off only the specific ones affecting that driver and leaving the rest of the lights on, which gives you exceptional nighttime visibility. It's quite a cool system to see in action. That's more or less what I wanted to talk about outside. So let's move inside, where there's some other cool stuff in this example. You have the full black leather interior, which is great. You have not only leather on your seats, but the leather dashboard, leather doors, leather under the dash as well as on the top. And then they added an option in this year where you can do the chalk contrasting stitch for no additional cost, which is nice. Makes it feel, I think, a little bit more premium inside. And that was optioned on this one. As well, the Guards Red seat belts, picking up that Guards Red coloring on the brake calipers too. So there's a few different colors at play here, which is kind of nice to see. We sell a whole lot of just black and gray cars, and they look great, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to see something a little bit more kind of outgoing, which this example certainly is. But some other stuff inside. You've got the seats in this one are the 18-way adjustable seat, so they are the most adjustable available. You have the variable bolstering, as well as the thigh extension and lumbar support and all of that stuff. The seats are also heated as standard on the 992, but this one has the seat ventilation optioned as well. We also have a couple of driver aids optioned on this one, the lane change assist or blind spot warning, That's optioned here, as is the lane keep assist. So that's the one that will kind of tug you back into your lane if it finds that you're drifting out of the lane. These features can be deactivated if you want to just be kind of you in the car and take the computer stuff more out of the equation. You can do that, but they're there and can certainly be helpful, and you'll be glad you have them when they do come in handy on that occasion. You've also got the Bose sound system in this and a couple of other performance features like the Sport Chrono package. So you have the drive mode selector on the steering wheel. The Sport Chrono opens up the Sport Plus mode and the individual modes, giving you kind of maximum performance there, and gives you the stopwatch on the dash as well as within that drive mode selector, you have a button. They call it the Sport Response button. You can press that at any time to have 20 seconds of kind of maximum performance. Now you can reset that clock as many times as you like, but it pops up with a 20-second countdown clock. The idea is it's kind of a push to pass. So it doesn't give you more power, but it makes it immediately available to you for that time period. It's again a pretty cool system to use in practice. And then the Sport Exhaust, if I haven't mentioned that already, another kind of not necessarily a performance gain as you're not gaining more horsepower, but it definitely dials up the emotion of it, makes it sound a little bit more aggressive. Does change the look outside the car a little bit as well. You get the dual oval pipes as opposed to the kind of quad round pipes. The ovals definitely look a little bit more imposing. And then the Bose sound system too, if I didn't mention that, it does have that upgrade as well. So quite a well-optioned car, and not a whole lot of kilometers. I think we're under 9,000 kilometers on this one. And it is as well, I should mention, a Porsche approved certified pre-owned vehicle. So that means it's come in and gone through our inspection and reconditioning process, and it's been brought to Porsche's standards. And as a result of all that, it also comes with extra warranty. So on a brand new car, you get 4 years or 80,000 kilometers. That gets extended on the certified cars to 6 years and unlimited kilometers. So this one would have warranty until October of 2026 with no kilometer limit, which is pretty cool thing, pretty good added value that we offer at the Porsche dealership. And I think that pretty well sums up my presentation on this one. But if you're interested or you want to learn more about it, give us a call or pay us a visit. This one will be on display in our showroom soon. Thanks for watching.